Wait, is this what I think it is? My favorite chicken?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite chicken!
Woo-hoo.
I didn't notice until I...
It is your favorite
Let's go.
chicken. Hello everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Come join us for supper tonight. We are making some cheesy cracker chicken, and we're gonna have some corn that we just picked up from one of our local farmers markets, and then I'm also gonna cook some zucchini for me. Winston doesn't like zucchini, but he'll eat the corn. This is, as you heard, one of Winston's favorite chicken recipes. It is really simple, and I honestly, I'll change out certain things, just depending on what I have on hand. And so I've got 4 thin cut chicken breasts there, and then I am gonna add some cottage cheese. This is blended cottage cheese. If you don't have that or don't want to use that, you can use sour cream, you can use mayonnaise. Like I said, this is just one of these good recipes that you can change out depending on what you have on hand. And then for seasonings, I like to do salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some Italian seasoning. And then I'm just going to rub all that in. I want to coat that chicken really good, and then we will get it breaded up. For the breading, I'm going to use some crushed up crackers. I'm using the Simple Meals brand. They're the almond flour crackers. These are the rosemary and sea salt ones. These are really good. I've used, different flavors of these crackers for this as well. But this is just what I had on hand. I did crush those up with a rolling pin beforehand. I had to prep stuff ahead of time and get organized before I started filming, because it just can get super stressful for me. That's honestly why y'all don't see a lot of cooking videos, because some meals, if it's a lot of steps, it's just super stressful. So I just don't get the camera out. But I'm trying my best to get back into YouTube, and I'm just trying to get into the just film, like my just film era. Just do it. Just post it, do it, and I'm trying to push through. Because y'all know I'm just really dealing with this RV burnout, but I'm trying to push through. So I put the crackers in there on the plate, and then I'm using white cheddar cheese. I normally use Parmesan, but y'all, the white cheddar was really good for this. But you can use, just whatever cheese you have on hand. And then I added some garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and some Italian seasoning in there. And then I'm just gonna, kind of mix it together. And then you're just gonna coat each piece of chicken in the breading, and then just put it on whatever baking pan that you're cooking it on. Of course, y'all know I use my air fryer to cook since we live in a camper, and that oven that y'all see in this clip right here is absolutely terrible, so we just don't even use it. Super blessed to have a good big air fryer. I don't know what I would do if I did not have this living full-time in a camper. It is such a lifesaver. But since it's 20 billion thousand degrees outside, we have been cooking and baking outside just so it doesn't heat the camper up, and I can still cook and bake and, do all my normal things. I just bring it outside as long as it's not, raining, and I can still cook, and, we can still do normal, like I said, normal life. So I am going to be taking the chicken outside and cooking it. I did cook it at 400, and I just cooked it until the internal temperature reached 165.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes.
For the zucchini and the corn, I'm going to cook those both on the grill. And for the zucchini, I just cut that up. I just did kind of wedges, and then I did some avocado oil. I'm doing salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some onion powder. And then I'm also going to add a few dashes of balsamic vinegar. I'm just going to toss that all, and then I'm going to grill that. And then the corn, y'all seen me cut off the, like the top and the bottom, and that was just to make room because I knew I wouldn't be able to fit everything on the grill. But most of the time, I feel like most people just throw it on, the grill as is. But I just do that to save room. That way I can cook a couple different things on there. The zucchini, I feel like takes about 15 minutes. And the corn is about the same. This one the corn was called Milky Way. And y'all, it was so good. Absolutely love it. I've also got, what's the other one? Obsession. I've got it recently, and it was also really good. We love going and getting fresh produce from our local farmers market. I know that y'all can hear the birds and all the sounds because I am literally sitting out here doing the voiceover on my front porch at the campground. Like I said, I'm trying to just post real life. And it's really hard to do voiceovers in the camper because of the noise, and I don't want to do it in my car because it's hot. So this is real life, y'all. Well, supper was delicious. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.